See you coming.
Okay. Just gonna make some tea, as I have been having a heck of a time finishing this video from February 15. I guess it's a lot to process, isn't it? It's just so hard for me to imagine how such a force of nature could just be gone. Ooh, that's pretty. That's kind of pretty. Well, it's not carrots, but similar idea. Like Auntie Doreen said, we're on this planet that is actually hurling itself through the universe, and we all act like it's just ordinary. Meanwhile, we're busy cutting carrots. Or in this case today, it's ginger and lemon for tea. I'm gonna put clove in it as well, and cinnamon. It's raining again. It was quite a wet, soaking wet experience. My knees are soaked because my boots, they only go up so far, and my raincoat only goes down so low. So the bottom of my coat got wet, and a little bit on my sleeves. But I'm grateful that, you know, for a $49 raincoat from Amazon, I know, Amazon, that I managed to stay dry, and that's why I can like be enjoying just making some tea in an average moment on an average rainy Sunday. Wouldn't you prefer to remember this day as a day that you touched the guitar? Because in the last year plus, the times that I have actually touched the guitar are few and far between, and I actually remember them, you know. And as you may know from previous recordings, that when I know I'm about to experience a moment that I will at least remember, that's super meaningful. Because most of our life just fades. Even while we're still here, we don't remember what we did. We don't remember what we did. We don't remember what we ate. We don't remember, you know. What I love about this moment, I'm just heading to pick up my son from the airport. He texted me from the air to say he was landing in 20 seconds. And what I'm so loving about this moment is knowing that both of us will remember it for the rest of our lives. And, you know, these first couple of hours of being here, he's gonna remember it. You know, and so many moments in our lives just like slip away, and because there's so much and our brain just can't store it all. But I remember my first few hours on Vancouver Island and landing in Vancouver and my first ferry ride. And so it's just exciting to know that we're about to have a moment that will be burned on the memory. So, almost there. simple to get out of Victoria Airport, not like Toronto where he'd left, and you know, we just like ran into each other by the Tim Hortons. And anyway, and I took him outside to the RV, and I put out the camping chairs, and we sat there in the sun because it was about 9 degrees Canadian. And you know, where he'd come from was snow and just shite, you know. And that's what made me actually like, no, this is a significant day. I'm going to remember where I was. And it's a lot to swallow, so anyway. So I'll try. This is a song, but I can't remember what it is. Oh, this might be the one that I can adapt. Honey, you are upon which I stand, and I came any time. Honey, you are the sea upon which I float. I've touched a guitar. That's a good thing. It's a good sign. Oh, me, oh, my, oh, would you look at me so high, oh, running around with a rag top down. We all want to do right, just not right now. Arms around your shoulder, regimental soldier. Mama starts pushing that wedding gown. Always think of your dad. We all wanna do right, just not right now. Such a good musician too. He's so good. Layla, we made it. I do? I'm not. Oh yeah. Here we are. Say hi to the folks.
To the who?
The folks. We
What
can
folks?
send it. Sol and Layla.
Of course, you can film me, but you
Andre.
can't let me see myself being filmed, because then I just see who's the fat guy.
Oh, okay, then don't look. Oh,
Just turn it around so that I don't have to see myself.
I was doing a selfie of
Oh,
us.
selfie. No, I hate selfies.
But we got to get, you know, this is a historic moment, Dan. It's our first road trip.
Yeah.
We've known each other 30 years or so. I think it's more. Anyway.
Hey, killer.
I'm willing to, you know, make a fool of myself. I don't think he is. I am an old man, named after my mother. So man's just a time ago, when I was a young girl, I had me a cowboy. He wasn't much to look at, just a free rambling man. That was a long time, no matter how I tried. The years had just flown by like a broken down dam. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing I can hold on to believe in this living is such a hard way to go. Sometimes it feels worth it, and sometimes it doesn't feel worth it. Yet we move on. Do you hear the rain? Oh, I love the rain. Oh my God, I've missed it. There's been like 3.5 weeks of actual winter here where it was too cold to rain and there was actually snow, and that's so not normal. Like 2 days of snow, up to 4 or 5 days of snow, not totally uncommon in the last 20 plus years, but 3 weeks of winter is totally abnormal. Always, it'll be another song that Dan taught me. Oh God. Parachute. Yeah. Whiskey. That might be a thing. Let me see about that. BRB. I will always think of you, my dear friend who has been so influential in building the foundation of me in so many ways, and I would say far more than anyone else. Like just for the sheer number of moves and cuts and placements and design and stuff, but yeah. And plus this song is one that you exposed me to, so it had meaning for me too. Streetlights along the highway, throwing shadows in the dark. Memories keep on turning, only need a drink when the whiskey, yeah. It's the only thing that you got left to hold. There's a song that I remember I never learned to play. There's a lifetime of forgotten words I never learned to say. Only need a roof when it's raining. Only need a fire when it's cold. Only need a drink when the whiskey is the only thing that you got left to hold. Sun comes up, it goes back down. Falling feels like flying. go from here? Was it D? If you think you're going down, just know I will be around. I can just do a little like that. He's not doing well. I don't think he will be with us on this earth in his current form, human, for more than a few months more.
Oh, Dan, I'm so glad I got to see you. I'm so glad that when I said I'll see you later, that I didn't know it was the last time.
Right, babies? It's not so good. Yeah. Luther Davies. This is what we once looked like. When we were both a lot younger, very young. Me and Luther Davies. He is amazingly skilled and talented in many of the arts, and guitar. I have known many musicians who have made it their life, and he was like right sort of way up there in the skill and talent, but he was just way too hard on himself. Like, if you played a song for him, he could just like play some nice lead type of things with it. And not many people can you just sort of like randomly play a song and they're like, oh yeah, no problem, just start, you know, blah, 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 playing along and making it sound amazing, you know, as if they've played it 1,000 times, you know. But he used to be able to do that before being so ill. And I think he should have played out live so much more than he actually did. You know, just personality-wise, he was just always so intense and serious. Like, just taking it way too seriously, you know. And so I remember it's probably 18 or so, so it's like probably like 7 years ago. I was like, hey Dan, I'm finally like trying to make sure I know how to do at least 3 chords. D, A, C, G, and then E minor, and you know, anyway, so a few A minor, a few little chords, right? And you know, he said to me, he's like, well, you know, it takes 10,000 hours to become proficient at something, and blah, 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 you know, and he just kind of launched in on, you know, this, like, 10,000 hours, so you better get started, and he was so intense, you know. I said, Dan, okay, how about this? I'm going to make a log. I remember I started, it was kind of funny, it's a little bit cute. 1,000 hours to campfire competence, because I'm like, dude, I don't need to be Paul McCartney, or you know, or even remotely on that. Like, I don't need 10,000 hours. Not interested. Fine with being a bit foolish, and like, I mean, honestly, if people feel like singing songs, as long as you can kind of carry the tune and do the, like, fake your way through the chords. Like, you don't have to be expert. You don't. Campfire competence, which, depending on the amount of drinks they've had, you know, you've got room to play here. That's my motto, right? Don't worry about it. And just like Bobby Dew used to say, don't worry about it. You're literally going to be dead soon. You're going to be dead soon. And we were on that theme today. Like, one generation from now, they probably won't know much about me. Like, even my own family. 2 generations from now, they may know some quirky grandma once existed. They won't know anything. Everything I do will be erased. Everything I do will be erased. Everything I do will be erased. And isn't that a relief? Like, that we don't have to be so uptight about it all. Like, don't be uptight. You know, fuck, man. And, oh, wow. Huh. I've never been like this. I mean, yes. Only need a drink when the whiskey. Yeah. But honestly, I've never. I am different from the person that I was years ago, and to repeat in later life, it was honestly because I raised my standards. Well, not just what I wanted, but what I knew I was showing up for. And that really was the first time between the last situation and, you know, starting a relationship with Pete was I raised my standards. I did something that I had never done before. I told someone that I was really into to lose my number because he, you know, a few months in, decided to tell me, only once I really kind of found out, that everything he was presenting about wanting to be this devoted, blah, 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 wasn't true, and that he actually wanted to have and continue to have multiple partners. Poly. I was like, you know what? No. Thank you for showing me a beautiful illusion and showing me what I actually want. Because he actually faked it quite well. I'd say he faked it better than anyone has ever faked it. You might even call that love bombing, but I was grateful. I am grateful for that. That I was like, yeah, you know what? That's actually what I want. I want someone who's going to clear out part of their closet. I want someone who's going to clear out some kitchen cupboards and say, you know, I've made room for you in my life. This was nice. It was very nice. But I actually said, lose my number. And I've never done that in the past with someone I was attached to. I always tried to work it out. Work it out. No. No. And I was in the old trailer at the time, you know, totally off grid. And it was after I had that, you know, accident where my hand went through the old window of the old trailer and a cut. Oh, it was horrible. You know, so there I was, this woman living on a cheap piece of dirt out in the middle of nowhere in an old trailer. And I was like, no. And, you know, very, very soon after that, there was the repeat. And it was honestly really wonderful for a couple of years straight. It was straight wonderful. And after that, it's been, you know, wonderful mixed in with other stuff. Once I started kind of getting back to my own life and needing to get my shit together and get my debts paid down, get a career going, all that kind of stuff, you know, career change, the relationship suffered. And but, you know, I mean, I raised my standards, and I have continued to raise my standards. I've let go of friends since then, and not sad about that. We'll see. Was it A? Was it A? Yeah, it is A. Oh, it's D, yeah. And it's A. Don't get your back up over these. If I'm so wrong and you're so right, you really got your mind made up, I guess. Won't you let me get some sleep? Won't you let me get some sleep? Won't you let me get some sleep tonight? Tonight. Short version. Yeah. He's not dramatic, though. I have to say that. He won't be calling me in the middle of the night. I mean, we're not together like a real relationship. We only see each other twice a year for 5 days, 6 days, and you text in between. For me, I'd prefer every 2 months, 3 months. And if it's a short-term thing, like, okay, for the next year and a half we're going to be apart, to me it's worth the investment. It wasn't for him. So what can you do? It wasn't worth it. I'm not worth it. This is not worth it. It's fine. Or it will be fine. It will be fine. He thinks of me as Ruby Tuesday. But I want to come home. Yeah, I really want to come home. But it needs to be worth it. Because when I come home, I'm bringing all I got. Bringing all that I've got. And I don't mean stuff. Although I do have stuff. But the stuff's not important. But I'm bringing it. I'm a good nurse. I nursed those that needed nursing in the family really well. Just saying. And, you know, anyway, enough said. Hi, Bobby Dew. Thank you for reminding me that we're all going to be dead soon, and therefore, don't worry about it. Take the risk. You know, take the risk of looking stupid or unprepared or whatever the fuck it is. Like, take the chance to sing a song at the dinner table when you're invited, and or join in, because it really doesn't matter. We will all be dead soon, and no one will remember most of what happened, if anything. This is the great tragedy, and the great relief. We might as well embrace the reality that is. Cleaned up, gone. No more mess.
And hope that you'll be with me still. Saw a butterfly and I named it after you. I must be in a good place now. Must be in a good place now.
All right, so we've made it to Kelowna. Myself and Luther Davies. We made it. It was not without its challenges, because I have that terrible vertigo looking over the edge of cliffs. It was really bad, actually.
And me driving a semi in the dark that I've never been on before.
Woohoo! But this is part 2 of the Kelowna adventure. In a Walmart, no less. Walmart parking lot. And look out here. There's other RVs. This is like the most RV life-ish that I've done so far. I'm not.
No, I know you.